Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter, and today we're looking at Relaxing Farm Merge Tales. Now, I'd covered this before, but this is the full version. Thank you to the devs for providing me with a key. So let's go ahead. We're going to start a new game. So you start with 1 to unlock. We're going to do potatoes. Now, really quickly, I'm going to go through a few things that you can see, and I really just want to utilize this first farm to show you what the game is about and how to play. So you start with 1 farmland. You're able to buy up to 3 farmlands, but you also don't have a lot of money, which your money is down here. You can do zoom in and zoom out, which is a blessing and a curse. Because for me, this still will, like, you'll have all the buildings and stuff will line up here, and there's no scrolling. You have to like literally zoom all the way out. It's probably the only complaint that I have for this game. So here you have up to, this tells you like how many tiles you have, how many tiles you can have. So if you're ever like, you're trying to click on something and it's not coming in, check your tiles. You have waves of orders that come in, and then you do have a pause button that you can do. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do some seeds, and I'm just going to throw them here. Now we have olive and cabbage. So actually we're going to do olive and cabbage first, and then we'll throw the potato seeds on here. So you can throw these onto the farmland. This will tell you what's going to be coming in is olives and cabbage. So here, when the wave comes in, you're going to get a set of orders, and you're going to fulfill those orders. Now, the fun thing that makes this game so relaxing is the fact that you're really not under any pressure to fill these. You can fill these or not fill these. But this is how you make money, but there's no penalty if you don't get them in. So the next time we're going to have potato and olive. So I'm going to actually get a second farmland, and I'm going to get another olive seed. And we're going to have here. Now the market is 0, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this market. The fun thing about the market is you can sell things. So like here, if I don't have any cabbage going in, so I can just put this here and it's going to instantly sell it. So that's going to be a great way to be able to get some extra income, especially in between the waves. Especially if you go through, you manage to get through all of them. Now we're going to be able to pick these. I'm going to actually pick the recycling station. So what the recycling station does is if you, by chance, just get like garbage, like a weed, you can send that to the recycling station. Let's get some cabbage going. Let's go ahead and also get some potatoes going and some olives. So my next one, we have potatoes, cabbage, and olives, all of the above. Okay, so you can get a barn, but you're gonna put the chicken in the barn. So if you get the chicken, it's really kind of putting the cart before the horse, so to speak. So we're gonna get a barn first. We can get the barn. We can go ahead and grab the barn. What do I have? I have everything that's gonna be in there for next time. So let's go ahead here. We have 2 potatoes. If you take 3 and you put them in here, what happens is the extra potato just goes off to the side. I need 2 cabbage. So likewise, if you put 1 cabbage here, now I still need 1. So if that goes, you don't necessarily get paid for that. You need to have 2 of them going. So let's go ahead and get our 3rd farm. And let's get these going. I need 3 olives, 3 potatoes. There's my potatoes. I need another cabbage. There's some weeds. And we have 3 olives. Olive. So you might be thinking, you know, how you're only able to do like 2 at a time. What's up with that? So the reason you can do 2 at a time right now, but you'll be able to eventually be able to get this to go up even further. So there's my potatoes. I need 3 olives. There's a cabbage. And then we need 4 eggs. And do 2 chickens. So here is where you have access to this. So we could increase the chickens from 2 to 3. We could increase the number of olive seeds we can have or potato seeds. We're going to do, I think, potato. So now I can get 1, 2, 3 potato seeds. And if you're just like getting really stressed, you can always pause the game and you can kind of take stock of what you have. Now, it pauses all of this so your fields and your crops are not going to continue to advance, but I can take stock of what I have. So I can say, okay, I need to maybe go and get a 3rd potato. I can get 2, I can get another cabbage seed going. And like this one, I can go ahead and do that for 2. So I still need, I could do these 2 potatoes, but I really want to get this 3rd one. Actually, no, this is actually the better deal. So you'll also notice this potato is ×2. This is in green. That means that you can fulfill that order right now with what you currently have. So let's go ahead and unpause. And we're just going to do that. We could do, let's get another cabbage seed going. So right now, it's not so much of an issue, but eventually you're going to reach a point. So like here, I can do 2 olives here for 45 or 2 olives here for 34. So I'm going to do the 2 olives for the higher price. Put the olive seeds. And they do naturally want to stack. So we'll be able to just do that. Can we do 3 potatoes? 2 olives. Let's get the workshop going. And we can get 3 cabbage. So here we're going to do, I'm going to pause it so I can kind of do a little bit of planning. Get the rest of those in, and we can get all of my olive seeds in. Now, right now, I'm not hitting the cap on this, but I will eventually. We're going to get, where was it? The workshop. So the workshop you have in the lower right. So over here, it says can produce. So just like here, we can produce duck, egg, and egg. So I don't have the duck, but we did unlock it. Market, no product. Farmland, cabbage, carrot, chili, corn, olive, potato, tomato, and wheat. And you could indefinitely be playing on this level, but you are going to reach a point where you have progressed the farm 100%. You can click here, and it's going to say, like, you have unfinished orders, which I could come in here and I could say, okay, do I want to finish these out? I can get a little bit extra money. Let's get an extra chicken. Let's see. Then I need one more potato, one more olive, and 2 more eggs. So there's my potatoes, my olives, and my 4 eggs. And then you select your new farm. And it tells you a farm summary. You had 7 waves. You completed 34 orders, 176 progress points, and earned coins 731. And then we start again. But now we have a higher point total here. And you're going to keep going through. So we'll get chili seeds. You usually start with a few buildings. And you just go through, and you'll notice I've already got 3 potato seeds. So I really need, we're gonna hold off on that. I need potatoes and tomatoes. So we'll move that there. I can get another farmland, but I don't have. And in a nutshell, this is the game. So I could do 2 potatoes, 1 potato, we can do, I need several more tomatoes and chilies. So we can go through and do this. Now, if I get olive seeds, I already have 3. So we're going to get a 3rd farmland. I can't afford anything else. So we're going to do that. Get that one. And I need 1 more potato. We'll get the market because then I can sell stuff. Probably should have gotten the recycle, but that's okay. So like here, I've got this one. And it also, when you click here, if you don't know how to make it, see, no penalty for not having that. But if you don't know where to get something and you're just like, where do I get that? You click over here and it shows you where to get the items. So we're going to make some more chili seeds. And you can stack. But like here, if I put the olive seeds here, if I now add another potato seed, it's not going to know where to put it. So oh, because I'm out of money. It's not going to know where to put it, so it'll actually put it over here. We've got some of that. We can do there. So see, potato, it'll just put it like right there. Let's get some chili seeds going. Some more tomatoes. And some more olive seeds. Oh, I need all 3 of them. I'm going to get the recycling station. I don't think I'm going to get... Oh, but I could do chilies. And we're going to move all the weeds right there. So here we can get a second barn. So if I click on that, that unlocks the barn. Then I can be able to put that in there. We can also get the market. And what else do we need? We can get 2 more chili seeds. So this is just a really cool kind of an automation type game. Yeah, you can see like the base of these have a little lock, so you can click on this, and then you could theoretically just always have it where like these are all my tomatoes, and you know, I'm not going to like here, I'll just do these 3 right here. And then that way you always have a space for them. Whereas like if I did that, but then the only downside is that you can't grab that bottom one. So very cool game. We've got the chickens, so we could do chickens in the barn. And you can get your own little layout going of what you want. We're going to have tomatoes and olives. I personally usually like to have like 1 per each, but that doesn't really work once you have multiples. So we can like lock these in place. So really cool game. Link will be in the description. I do not believe that this has any kind of really in-game. It's just keep going. Build it. It's something really calm, as the name suggests, relaxing. So it'd be nice if there was like a bonus for getting all that in. And you can also take pictures. Looks like you can get to the main menu. So yeah, this is a relaxing farm merge tales. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.